Hi everybody, it is Thursday, December 9th, 2021. We're going to be doing a card of the day, a focus of intention for the next 24 to 48 hours as directed by spirit, universe, or whatever higher power you call upon. This is not a reading. A reading is an intimate discussion between you and a spiritual advisor of your choice, hopefully led by your intuition. As I always say, your intuition is your superpower. Everyone's born with intuition. Not everyone listens to their intuition, as you can see the state of the world. With that being said, just a reminder that this Saturday, December 11, 2021, we have the December community reading. It is $20 per person. It's a place of like minds and like spirits who want to get their questions answered. And it's also a really good place to check me out to see if you want to invest with me further for a consultation, or also known as a reading. To connect with me, maybe for 30 minutes, 60 minutes, or tap into one of the guided meditations that I offer. I do about 6 different guided meditations: root chakra healing, cutting cords and removal, meeting an ancestor, meeting a spirit guide, meeting an animal guide. I also do dream analysis sessions. I also do mentoring sessions. I also do 30-minute consultations, 60-minute consultations, extended consultations. Also, consultations are also in Spanish, they're called consultas, and what they mean is readings, basically. So with that being said, don't forget, on Monday, it is the free webinar, Introduction to Spiritually Abundant. And you go to the website, thealmightypineapple.com, and you automatically go to the homepage. It's already linked there. Just register, and even if you're not able to make it on Monday, it's a free webinar. Once the webinar is done, I can send you the Zoom link. It is going to be held on a Zoom platform. So just a reminder that the December community reading for Saturday, it's free for I Am the Altar members. I Am the Altar is a private membership held on Facebook where people of like-minded, like spirit can vent. I vented a lot today. I vented. You can share your highs, your lows. You're included into all the community rituals, whether that's a new moon or a full moon. You're included into the monthly community reading, and also every week you get a weekly reading and forecast for me and access to me 7 days a week. If you're interested in the membership, it is $44.44 every month, or $444.44 for 12 months, excuse me, the price of 11. There you go. So you do get a discount. With that being said, we're doing the card of the day from the Indigena Ancestral Guidance card by my friend Simone, who's no longer with us. Her birthday passed recently. And her anniversary is going to be coming up. I don't call it the date of death. I call it spirit birthday. It's the day that she crossed into spirit. So her spirit birthday is coming up in January. This is one of my favorite decks, to the point that I actually have one of the Indigena symbols from this deck, which means abundance, tattooed on my wrist. Also in memory of Simone. So with that being said, let's see what spirit has to say. Okay, it didn't flip, so it doesn't count. That flipped. Ooh, that's pretty. Heart. Akoma. And Akoma says the heart is a universal symbol representing love in all its forms. And I love that because I always talk about love, especially Love Thyself. I just had the launch for the Love Thyself package, which was launching in January, and it is sold out. And the Love Thyself package, that's on the website as well, but it's listed as sold out because I did sell out. It's a 12-week package that I work with you one-on-one to change your life, to enhance the most important relationship of your life, the relationship of self. So again, I have thousands of testimonials on my testimonial page in regards to connecting to the clairs, in regards to my products, in regards to my services, in regards to the package, because love is the movement. Love is the most powerful energy in the universe. Love yourself always, right? So Akoma says this. Let's see. Philosophical significance, patience, and tolerance. Your heart is the purest compass in mapping your joy. Are you listening to what it tells you? Do you know what the voice of your heart sounds like? Take the time to understand the motivations for your desires and purify your intentions to help manifest them. Additional meanings for this card: seeing the heart of the matter, letting your heart decide, and valuing your emotions. And I love this because, again, in this society we taught thinking is good and feeling is bad. Funny that we were born to feel, and we've been instructed and constrained and conditioned and trained to avoid those emotions, because no one likes dealing with the uncomfortable feelings or that pain or that confusion or that uncertainty or that anxiety, and not realizing that emotions are not good or bad. They're markers, because even these markers, even these avenues, whether it's a right avenue or a wrong avenue, whether it's light or it's dark, they're there to teach you something. And the fact that this card is coming up, and I think, like I said, I was venting earlier today, I was allowing myself to express my emotions, but still keep my peace of mind throughout that, and just breathing through them instead of them overtaking me, instead of them letting me get really uncomfortable. I was going through them instead of walking away from them. I was actually going through my emotions, and the members of I Am the Altar saw me. I literally put long posts, and it was like 3 paragraphs about everything that's happened to me this week, because that group is not just for other people, that group is for me as well. That was the place. It was a safe space, it's a safe haven for me, and my heart was telling me that no matter what is coming my way, something's happening, and I have to stay stable within myself and keep my peace of mind. Even though my peace of mind may be one thing, but my emotions, which we represent in our body, is another. And it's how you navigate those emotions and allow yourself to learn from those emotions, to learn from those markers, because they're up and down like a roller coaster. There was a song back in the day by Vivian Green, I remember, if I remember correctly, R&B singer, called Emotional Roller Coaster. One of my favorite songs. I still sing it to this day. And it was about love, obviously, but again, it could be love of relationship, love of career, love of community, love of parenting, love of your family, love of the past, the present, the future, love of community, love of nature, love of the environment, love of a country, love of a culture, love of a practice, love of a ritual, love of a creator, love of a guide, love of an ancestor. Whatever that is, it's telling us that we have to represent love within ourselves. If we can't represent the love within ourselves and learn how to deal with our motivations, our emotions for those desires, which usually come from an emotional aspect. Yes, the mind is included into those desires, but the desire is a feeling, not a knowing, right? And not that analytical side of you. It's tapping into that creativity, tapping into more of the divine feminine, and allowing yourself to go through those emotions up and down through the roller coaster, but don't let it overtake you, but still let love lead the way, even in the midst of chaos, even in the midst of confusion, even in the midst of discernment, because sometimes we think we know we're doing things, like, I'm right, I know what I'm doing, I'm in this place of discernment, but even with that, we might be wrong. And it's really powerful for you to understand that your intentions will let everything come to fruition if you feel it, if you know it, and if you desire it. So multiple things must come into the place. I keep feeling that. It's funny because the anatomical heart is not this shape, but if you put 2 anatomical hearts together, it resembles this shape, and I think that's where they got that shape from. I don't know the history of it, but I know that love leads the way. Are you willing to love yourself through the chaos? Are you willing to love yourself through the pain? Are you willing to love yourself through the destruction? Are you willing to love yourself through the anxiety? Are you willing to love yourself through the depression? Are you willing to love yourself through the heartache? Are you willing to love yourself through the betrayal? Are you willing to love yourself through the disrespect? All these things, you're so willing to love when people give and showering you with affection and words of encouragement or gifts or acknowledgement, but are you willing to love yourself through that criticism? Are you willing to love yourself through everything I just mentioned? Love is the way, love is the truth, and love is always the answer. But are you willing to love yourself through that? That's the question that you need to think about. I hope I helped. I hope I put some things into perspective. I hope I made you feel better. The Almighty Pineapple LLC is trademarked, copyrighted, and registered in the United States government in several different classifications. Any duplication of my content is subject to legal recourse as guided by my legal team. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing to this channel. And thank you for sharing this video with someone who you feel needs it. As always, my books are open for December. I would love to work with you. But as always, follow your intuition when working with any spiritual advisor or ordained minister. Even that means you don't work with me. Love y'all. Thank you for fucking with me. Have a great day.